Yeah, my beautiful peeps, welcome to my channel. I said I was going to do a series about mission life, what it's like to live on a mission, what experience you have there, how it affects your life, how it affects your growth, all of that stuff. I guess this is my first video. We're just going to call it Waking Up. So, waking up here where I am, I hear birds chirping, cars, people getting ready for work, sometimes the trash man, people talking sometimes. It's quiet. On a random day, in community, on an Aboriginal mission, you will hear people yelling and screaming and fighting because of domestic violence problems, relationship issues because they've been drunk all night and they're waking up. Some of them don't go to sleep, they're still drinking from the night before, and you're blaring music all night and all morning. Like, you just don't know what you're going to wake up to if you got any sleep at all from the loud music. You'll hear families fighting because most of the young people, they're on drugs, and they argue with their parents and the people in their household because they don't have any drugs. Sometimes it's the big people as well. They don't know how to soothe themselves, so they look to drugs and alcohol. And if they don't have that, then they go mad. They fight, they argue. So we hear a lot of yelling and fighting and abuse in community. Verbal abuse, just people swearing at each other all the time. And just carrying on the way you should not be carrying on with your parents and your caregivers, your family members. But people in Aboriginal communities think that's how life is supposed to be. Once you leave your community, you know that it's not. Like, I already knew that, but I'm just going to talk about it and share while I'm away. So I'm in the Brisbane area, and I'm just going to talk about my experiences. And I'm going to talk about the differences of being at home and being in a place where there's more people and more things to do and less trauma and less chaos, because there's just not much to do in your community, in your mission. So it's basically the same cycles repeating all the time, and those cycles aren't good. I will, if there's a new thing that I'm going to do, it's probably advocating for people to leave community and move on to bigger and better things, or not really advocate, but just say why it's important, because it is important to grow and evolve and do bigger things and better things for yourself and your family. So I'll talk more about it. I know the reasons. There's reasons to stay and there's reasons to leave. Like, if you have to stay there sometimes to see the cycles and to be like, oh, I don't want that. Oh, I deserve better than this. Not many people see it, though. Once you do, you will want to get out of there and you'll want to move on and do things better. I've been trying to get away for a very long time. Not really get away, but I've been trying to move from home for many, many years. Like, I knew what life was like growing up on a mission since I was very, very young. It's not new to me, all of the trauma and stuff. That's why I talk about it now, because I grew up with it. But I'm talking about it now because I have a voice and I have a platform and a lot of people watch me, so I just want to share. But yeah, it's good to be out of a place where the environment feels unsafe. Like, your kids don't deserve to be in a place where there's constant chaos, arguing, fighting, yelling, screaming, people swearing at each other, people trying to hurt each other, people smashing each other's cars and homes and, damaging people's property. That's why we had to get away, because it got too much, People just think that they can do that kind of stuff, and you shouldn't. You shouldn't be hurting other people just because you're traumatized and because you have your own problems and issues. Like, that's what help is for, and help is out there. Some people just don't access that, or don't know where to, or their parents just don't care to help them, because a lot of it is kids, but not kids, but young adults, But the parents are the same as well, but it's just a lot to do with not breaking out of the cycle. And I always talk about breaking cycles and stuff, and I'm not making these videos to bring down my own community. And talking about stuff like this helps better communities, because people will look at it and go, okay, maybe I need to change that. Maybe I need to stop doing that. Maybe this is not good for me, you know. And that is why I talk about it, not to put anyone down, because my family still lives there. I'm still going to go home and see them. You know, I have people that I love still at home. But there's people at home that do really nasty stuff to people, and they're never going to change. And it's important to get out there in the world to see what life is really like. Yeah, that's what I want to talk about today. I didn't want to rave on for too long with this one. It was just a quick vlog talking about how, like, today's Monday, but you never know what you're going to expect at home on a Monday. Here I know what I'm going to expect. People be going to work. Look, like I said, the birds are chirping. Yeah, people are doing what they need to do to live and have a good lifestyle. And yeah, at home, you don't know if you're going to be waking up to people fighting in the street, screaming, yelling, people smashing houses up. You don't know. Stolen cars. That's what you wake up to when you're home. Hearing people, hearing kids in cars, and, you know, yeah. So it's not good. That's the difference. The difference is between home and here is we can wake up and have a peaceful day and enjoy our day. We don't have to worry about seeing somebody and being hurt. We don't have to worry about a stolen car there. Like, there's stolen cars up here too, but, you know, not anyway. But yeah, we don't have to worry about the neighbours going off. We don't have to worry about, I don't have to worry about if my kids are going to be hurt or not. So it's good to be away